Pep Boys on Decatur. This is the return with the new charger. I already installed it. We just got to plug it in. Still holding at 2238, but there's where the batteries must be on back order because they're not available from Pep Boys when I asked. So we're just going to go ahead and plug her in. I've got a plug in right over there. So once we get this on, plugged in, we're going to monitor the power on self-test. So that's the power on self-test. Relay should be kicking on here. Okay. So it's flashing like it wants to go up, and we do see some rise. I'm hoping that these batteries could recover. It might take extra long. So now the other part of this is the charger may detect by a series of flashes whether there's a problem with the charge cycle. That could be later, that could be sooner, we don't know until it times out. So far this is a good sign. We're above the 24 volt threshold, and it's still getting the state of charge between the two. If it doesn't like the offset of the voltages, it may throw a code, and then the option is there to replace the batteries. So we had two different date codes, which were a few months off, I think, quite a few months off, but let this ramp up a little bit. Wait a few minutes to make sure. Okay, back after a few minutes, and this is the clamp meter for boosting amperage. And we're going about 10.6, and we're still kind of on the low side of the voltage. I think we're hitting the speed bump with one or both of these batteries, but it's going to be a long process. I know it's going to take possibly up to 8 hours unless the error code comes up. Right now it's showing that everything's fine, but from what I see, we're going at moderate amperage and a slightly lower voltage, so that mismatch is coming into play right now. So I'm just going to suggest if things don't work out, they just need to replace the batteries when they can.